Welcome back to Kids, Chaos, and Killer Campaigns, the podcast for marketers who are managing funnels, feelings, and fruit snacks before 9 a.m. Today's episode is for those mom marketers who are juggling a campaign brief with one hand and a crying toddler with the other, and wondering if AI can actually help lighten the load. Spoiler alert, it can, but only if you know how to use it well. Because throwing write me an email into ChatGPT is like handing my 3-year-old glitter glue and saying, make me a birthday card. You're gonna get something, but it probably won't be what you hoped for. So today I'm sharing 10 AI prompts I actually use to cut my workload, and yes, even my mom load, in half. From writing emails to social posts to bedtime stories, we're talking real prompts, real templates, and no fluff. So let's dive in. First, why AI prompts matter. Before we get into the list, let's set expectations. AI is not here to replace your voice. It's here to amplify it. Think of it like a magical mom friend who always knows exactly what to say in the group text thread, but also has a Costco membership and brings snacks to soccer practice. Good, specific prompts will get good results, but lazy prompts will just cause chaos. Again, the glitter glue. So here are 10 real-life AI prompts to save your sanity. First is your write my follow-up email prompt. The prompt: write a friendly follow-up email to a marketing director who downloaded our webinar on customer retention but hasn't booked a demo. Make it helpful, casual, and focus on their pain points. So you've already sent your just checking in email, and that generic follow-up is just not working. So this is the moment to pivot from passive to purposeful. A well-crafted prompt like this helps you ditch that generic check-in and send something your prospect actually wants to read. Instead of asking for their time, you're offering value. A quick summary of what they downloaded, a helpful insight to tie into their role, or even a question about a challenge that they're trying to solve. It keeps the conversation warm without sounding desperate, and it positions you as a helpful expert, not another salesperson in their inbox. Remember, better results happen when your follow-up email speaks to their goals, not your pipeline. Prompt number 2, the make this LinkedIn post not boring prompt. The prompt: take this bullet list about our latest product update and turn it into a first-person LinkedIn post with a hook, short paragraphs, and a call to action that invites comments. Now, use this when you're sitting in the car line and you only have thumbs available, aka you don't have the time, headspace, or keyboard access to craft a compelling LinkedIn post from scratch. This prompt shines when you're short on time, but still want to stay consistent and relevant. Instead of posting a flat product update that sounds like a press release, AI can help you transform your list of features into something people will actually read, something personal, relatable, and comment-worthy. By asking AI for a hook, short paragraphs, and a call to action that invites engagement, you get a post that stops the scroll, feels authentic, and drives interaction. In other words, it helps you build credibility and visibility without needing a full-blown writing session or even your desktop setup. Prompt number 3, the polish my message prompt. Your prompt: rewrite this internal email so it's clear, motivating, and tactful. The audience is a cross-functional team that's juggling multiple priorities. So use this when you're trying to get buy-in without sounding like you're assigning homework, because tone matters just as much as your content. This prompt is perfect when you're communicating with a busy cross-functional team and you need to strike that right balance between clarity, motivation, and respect for everyone's full plates. AI can help you polish your message so it sounds thoughtful, not bossy, and aligned, not siloed. You'll walk away with a message that's easy to skim, clear in its ask, and energizing instead of overwhelming. And the result is more traction, less friction, and a team that's more likely to act because they want to and not because they feel like they have to. Prompt number 4, the Marketing brief from my brain prompt. So your prompt. Create a short campaign brief based on this brain dump. We're launching a new guide on email nurture strategy for B2B SaaS companies. It's 10 pages, it targets marketing managers, it includes data and visuals, and the goal is to book demos. Use this when your brain is buzzing with ideas, but your hands and attention are full. Maybe you're juggling calls, errands, and family chaos, and you just don't have the time or the mental space to sit down and organize everything. Instead of letting those half-formed thoughts get lost or overwhelm you later, feed AI your raw notes and it can turn them into a neat, focused brief. AI helps you translate your brain dump into a professional, easy-to-digest document that highlights what matters most: your campaign goals, the audience, the content format, and your key messaging points. You'll get a brief that's clear enough to share with your team or stakeholders with a little cleanup instead of needing hours to draft it and then polish it yourself. Prompt number 5, the tell me a bedtime story prompt. The prompt. Write a 2-minute bedtime story about a superhero bunny named Bella who hates bedtime but learns that dreams are her next adventure. Make it sweet, simple, and rhyme. Now, use this when you're traveling for work and forgot to prep story time. I personally have used this on a work trip when I was out at an important dinner, and the time came when I needed to step away from my nightly bedtime FaceTime with my girls, and I realized I didn't have a story prepped. This prompt really is a lifesaver for those busy, unpredictable evenings where you're miles away on a business trip, or even those times where you forget to pack your go-to storybook when you head out on your family vacation. Instead of scrambling or feeling guilty that you don't have a story, you give this prompt to AI and instantly get sweet, simple, rhyming story that feels like it was made just for your kiddos. Prompt number 6, the summarize this article for a newsletter prompt. Your prompt. Summarize this insert pasted article here into 2 to 3 sentences for a marketing newsletter. Add a headline and highlight one insightful key takeaway. Use this when you want to look well-read without actually reading every word, because staying on top of industry trends is crucial, but your to-do list and your mom duties won't always pause for you to read long articles. Use this when you need to share relevant, insightful content with your newsletter audience, but don't have time to deep dive into every single article that's caught your attention. Maybe you're juggling deadlines, meetings, and bedtime routines, and spending 30 plus minutes on a single content piece just isn't practical. So instead, you let AI scan and condense the article for you, pulling out the key points, crafting a catchy headline, and highlighting one key meaningful takeaway that your readers will appreciate. Your subscribers get valuable insights in a bite-sized format that keeps them engaged, and you maintain your ability to share relevant, timely knowledge, all while freeing up your own time to focus on strategy, content creation, or maybe just take a few extra minutes of me time. Prompt 7, the create social captions in my voice prompt. Your prompt. Write 3 LinkedIn post variations from the following podcast script that sound like a mom marketer sharing her lessons from a tough email campaign that flopped. Keep it real, witty, and helpful. Use this when you want consistency across your LinkedIn posts, but without sounding like you're just copying and pasting the same message over and over again. This prompt is perfect for those moments when you know your audience appreciates your authentic voice, the real, witty, and sometimes messy side of marketing life, but you don't have hours to write fresh posts from scratch every time. You might be balancing those work deadlines, kids' schedules, and your own sanity. So crafting multiple unique posts feels overwhelming. AI can help you generate different versions of the same story or lesson that still sound like you, keeping your tone consistent but fresh. And this means you can share valuable insights, be transparent about challenges, and show your personality without repeating yourself or losing your audience interest. Prompt number 8, the make me a content calendar prompt. Your prompt. Create a 1-month content calendar for a B2B SaaS company targeting small businesses. Channels include LinkedIn and email. The tone should be helpful and conversational. Be sure to include post ideas, content formats, and goals. Use this when you're mapping out your content calendar between snack prep and strategy decks, because as a busy marketer and a busy parent, your time is spent between countless small tasks, and you need to make every minute count. This prompt is ideal for those hectic moments when you're juggling multiple priorities. Maybe you're overseeing marketing strategy while also keeping on top of your kids' hectic summer calendar and household chores. So instead of letting content planning slip to the bottom of your to-do list or spending hours brainstorming in the middle of the night after bedtime, you can feed your parameters into AI and get a clear, organized content calendar. This will help you stay consistent and strategic across key channels like LinkedIn and email without needing a huge chunk of uninterrupted time to map out your plan. Prompt number 9, the turn this win into a story prompt. Your prompt: turn this quick client win. We improved demo conversion by 22% in 2 weeks by redesigning landing page CTA and segmenting leads by industry to tighten up the follow-up sequence, into a short narrative style LinkedIn post that explains the how and celebrates the team. Make it engaging, humble, and focused on the impact. Use this when you want to share impressive results without sounding braggy. This prompt is perfect for those moments when you've got a great client win, solid, measurable success like boosting demo conversion rates, but you want to highlight it in a way that feels genuine, humble, and relatable. Instead of just dropping numbers or a dry announcement, you want to tell a story that explains how the win happened, recognizes the effort behind it, and celebrates the whole team's contribution. AI can help you craft a narrative style post that balances professionalism with warmth, showing your audience the real impact behind the metrics and the people who made it happen, which makes your success feel more inspiring and trustworthy, not boastful. And finally, the give me a rebuttal prompt. Your prompt: give me 3 polite and persuasive ways to respond to a client who wants to skip testing their landing page because they're pretty sure it's fine as is. This prompt is perfect for those moments when you've already invested emotional and intellectual energy into a project, but the client is resistant to a crucial step like testing the landing page. Maybe it's late in the day after a full workload, you're juggling a dozen priorities and just don't have the mental bandwidth to compose a lengthy rebuttal. AI can help you craft a response that's polite, respectful, and persuasive, so you can communicate your expertise clearly without sounding confrontational or frustrated, even when you are indeed feeling a little confrontational and frustrated. The result: you protect your project's quality and outcomes, you maintain your professional rapport, and you conserve your own energy, allowing you to advocate effectively without burning out. Mom hack: you can also use this prompt when you need a rebuttal at dinner and your 3-year-old is refusing to eat her broccoli, and you just don't have the mental bandwidth after a full workday followed by pickup and dinner prep to come up with 3 reasons a 3-year-old will find agreeable to eat her broccoli. Now, bonus tip: save your prompt templates. Have a Google Doc, spreadsheet, or even a sticky note app where you keep your favorite prompts. Customize them, reuse them, and tweak them like you do your vacation bedtime routine, because flexibility is everything. And having these pre-saved prompts means less screen time and more snuggle time. So let's recap. AI can't do your job for you, but it can make your job less exhausting. Great prompts lead to great outputs and free up your time for the human stuff. Use AI for marketing tasks and mom life, briefs, blogs, social posts, and yes, even bedtime stories. Your challenge this week is to pick one task you've been dreading and ask AI to give you a first draft. Use one of the prompts from this episode or tweak the prompts to match your voice. Then edit and don't overthink. If these AI prompts helped you reclaim some time or headspace, please share it with a fellow marketer or mom who could use a few AI wins of their own. Let's build smarter, not harder, and save our energy for what matters most. Thank you so much for checking out this podcast. I'd love to hear the topics you want to hear discussed. So please drop them in the comments or shoot me a line on LinkedIn. I encourage you to subscribe to the podcast, leave it a review, and share it with a marketer who you think would benefit from today's tips. I'd love to connect on LinkedIn to stay in touch through the journey. My LinkedIn will be dropped in the show notes, so you can click there and shoot over a connect request. Next week, we're going to be talking about AIO versus SEO, what AI optimization really means, and clear tactics for blending human creativity with AI efficiency. In the meantime, enjoy the kids, enjoy the chaos, and I'm wishing you all killer campaigns.